Hello, everyone. So I have a lot of friends asking me this particular question, and that question is, what are the backrooms? This episode on the Backrooms Documentaries will answer all of your questions. Without further ado, enjoy this episode. The origin starts with a post on popular social media platform 4chan on May 12, 2019. Suddenly, this image popped up on a post, along with a description which will be in a little bit. People were interested, while others were horrified. This is the start of an era where liminal spaces and the backrooms were rising in popularity at its time. The backrooms are a series of empty liminal spaces with a bunch of creatures roaming around. I mean, that's the basic summary, but allow me to go more in depth with this one. First, there was always this old saying that 100% describes the backrooms. If you're not careful, and you clip out of reality in the wrong areas, you'll end up in the backrooms, where it's nothing but the stink of old moist carpet, the madness of mono yellow, the endless background noise of fluorescent lights at maximum humbuzz, and approximately 600 million square miles of randomly segmented empty rooms to be trapped in. God save you if you hear something wandering around nearby, because it sure as hell has heard you. This describes the backrooms because it implies the horror of being isolated in a bunch of empty spaces where human interaction is very rare to come across. There are many different categories of what makes the backrooms so scary, yet special. Levels are the main component of the backrooms, and what makes the backrooms so liminal. Take a look at this image from level 200. Notice how empty the streets are? Only one car is parked in that parking lot. There are three factors that make a backrooms level liminal: emptiness, eeriness, and nostalgia. I'll try to make another separate video on ranking liminal spaces I found in the real world and rank them on those factors. Take a look at this next image of a level called The End, which I've explained in the past. Just notice how empty the library is, as there are no books in sight. That's what makes them scary. Now here's another image that isn't a level of the backrooms, but instead a popular liminal space. This image looks liminal and eerie because it's an empty school entrance with an off-putting sky. It is very empty due to the fact that the schools are very populated Monday through Friday. Instead, this image is empty. No one is in the picture, and overall, I personally think about this liminal space because of that particular reason. Basically, the levels of the backrooms are scary and off-putting because of their emptiness and overall liminality. Entities are known to be creatures or unknown beings beyond human comprehension. Entities can be helpful or hostile. They can be mindless creatures with motivations and purposes beyond our comprehension. The best way to avoid these entities that are typically dangerous is by doing the right thing. One wrong move, and you could be their number one family meal. It is best to use your knowledge to safely interact with entities across the backrooms. Objects are the supplies you find. Objects typically range from usual consumables to reality-altering artifacts, ranging from almond water to deeuclidators. Other objects are also objects from the front rooms or the real world that have been altered by the backrooms itself, while others are even created by the people of the backrooms. Some objects are safe, while others are dangerous, while others are extremely crucial for survival. There are many groups here, which are large groups of people who look after each other when exploring the backrooms. Here are 5 of the most popular groups and explained in a short summary. I'll explain them in future episodes, so don't worry. First, we have the MEG, known as the Major Explorers Group, which is the largest group. This is a militarized group that looks for new stuff in the backrooms every day. Next, we have the BNTG, known as the Backrooms National Trade Group. The BNTG is a smaller militarized branch of the MEG and is the number one most prioritized source of trading resources. Third, we have the Followers of Jerry, which is a group of mindless zombie-like humans who worship Entity 7, known as Jerry. Fourth, we have the Eyes of Argos, which is a group of law and holds grudges against people of the backrooms based on their crimes. Finally, we have the Lost, which is a cultural outpost that collects ancient artifacts found in various levels of the backrooms. There are many other groups, and it's 100% free to set one up for yourself. Phenomena are events that occur at any time in the backrooms. Although encountering one is very rare, but it's still possible to encounter one. The most common phenomenon is no-clipping, which is where one moves straight through a solid surface without breaking it. Think of it like a video game, and you encounter a bug where you fall through the ground. This one can be controlled by humans, and is one of the most efficient ways of transportation throughout the backrooms. There are other phenomena to come across, but those are rarely encountered. People of interest are well-known people across the backrooms. They hold high importance to the backrooms because of their nature. There are many people of interest, and most are loved by the people of the backrooms, and some of them are related to other outposts and entities. There are 4 canons that I can think about, which are versions of what people think of the backrooms. First, there's the official website, the Wikidot, and then there is the fandom. The fandom is where the backrooms community posts their crazy levels that they have came up with. Third, there's the liminal archives canon, which is similar to the official backrooms, but with other scary and liminal spaces with less creatures. Finally, there's the Kane Pixels canon. This is where people find theories and storylines based stuff the Kane Pixels found footage compilation. In summary, the Backrooms is a series of liminal areas, known as levels, with a variety of creatures, objects, groups, people of interest, phenomena, and canons. Each characteristic is strongly bonded with what the Backrooms has become as a community and a creepypasta. Now that you know that the Backrooms has become, make sure to discover new things and let the database know, or drop yourself some discoveries down in the comments below. The next episode is actually the day of my birthday, and the episode will be about level fun, which is another enigmatic level. Until then, I will see you in the next episode.